Good morning. Today I'm off out on my own in the van. It's really early, but I want to beat the traffic, so I'm going to get going. Well, that was eventful.
Now we live in our motorhome, it does become a problem if one of us wants to go away on our own. So I've kicked Riki out because I've had a much better offer.
Noah, are we going to see Grandma this morning? Should we go and see Grandma?
I'm meeting our daughter Christie and our grandson Noah today. Find out where poor hard done by Riki ends up later in the vlog.
Okay, we're at the NEC and I've got to find my parking now, which I think I'm going to need to go the other lane for.
We are off to the allergy show today with Grandma. Noah's just had his milk, just had his feed, had his meds, and now I've just got to make sure that everything is packed in the car.
There we go. Allergy free. Allergy and free.
Are we ready to go, Noah?
I'm here, I've parked up. I'll show you where I've parked. And there's a strategy so that I can still get out if someone parks in front of me. So thanks to the Camos 360 system, so you can see I'm taking up 3 spaces, which is about average. It's usually 3, well, usually 4 if I'm parked in a side-by-side bay. So I parked here, so the square behind me is kind of a no parking area, which is where my back end's hanging over. But I've taken up these 3 spaces so that if someone parks in front of me here, I can back up here to get out. That's the theory. There's loads of spaces at the moment, but I am super early. I didn't want to park over there because that's under the trees. And if I parked under these trees, Riki would kill me. So fingers crossed I can get out later. But that's my strategy. That's my strategy. There's method in my madness, I assure you. I promise.
Just after filming this, somebody pulled up and parked right next to me. So I decided just to pull forward a few spaces. I met up with Christie and Noah at the Allergy Free From Show at Birmingham's NEC. It's packed with allergy-friendly brands, gluten-free treats, dairy-free alternatives, expert talks and live cooking demos. From big names to small independents, it's basically the ultimate event for anyone living the free-from lifestyle. And with both Christie and me having coeliac disease, it makes for the perfect day out.
So we're trying some of the Shah bread here. Very nice. Oh, I'd like to try the seeded stuff. Have you tried the seeded stuff?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Really nice.
Excellent. We're going in search of donuts.
Whilst Noah had his 12 o'clock feed, I joined the queue for the infamous Borough 22 donuts, as they were selling out fast.
It's busy. I'm going to have to concentrate on getting the donuts. It's chaos. Proper gluten-free donuts are a very rare treat. And these ones are exceptional.
We stopped for lunch and decided the best thing to do for lunch was actually just eat the donuts.
I just had to get what was left of the donuts, and I got Christie a coffee while the baby has a nap. And with the coffee, because it was the Nomo stand making coffee, they gave some free chocolate, so that'll be for my grand nephews. Bless him.
Holy moly, Mum.
Yum Yums or custard filled, that's all they had, or cinnamon, and I was like, oh, let's get the filled ones. What do you want?
We headed off, refreshed, for another lap of the show as it was slightly less busy.
Christie spotted one of our favourites, blackjackery. What do we get?
Blackjack from the man from Blackjackery.
Gluten-free flapjack.
We love it every time.
Yeah, what now?
I don't know. Maybe some of the big ones that were really busy.
Like Warburtons?
Yeah, and M&S.
Before they sell out.
Christie snagged us a sample of the Marks and Spencer's gluten-free Colin the Caterpillar cake. We'd seen all there was to see, tried all the free samples and spent quite a lot of money, so it was time to head off. The beauty of having the motorhome with me was that Noah could go and have a nap without any distractions. We've headed from the show over to a pub stop that we've used before in Birmingham. I'm going to meet up with both of our kids here for some dinner.
Hello.
If you're a regular on the channel, you will have seen Dominic pop up before. He lives near the NEC, so he was more than happy to pop over and see his little nephew. Dominic is Christie's younger brother, by the way. Doesn't look it, does he?
So while Beth's away, looks like I'm going to have to fend for myself. Well, a guy's got to eat, right? So, you know. Popeyes near you and you haven't tried it, you've got to give it a go. You have to give it a go. Let me tell you, their chicken sandwich, just their classic chicken sandwich, it's the best. I don't know what they put on it, but it's just the best. So if you love Popeyes, get yourself down there. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. So good. So good. Also, the fries are absolutely banging as well. You can't fault it. You just cannot fault it.
Had a nice family meal, haven't we, dear? A nice family meal, and now back to the van for Noah's feed. You've been giggling, haven't you, little sausage? You've been giggling. Yes, Grandma. Right, get me fed. Thank Guardian. There we go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Noah. Good boy.
Oh, did I mention? bought a Biscoff milkshake in Popeyes as well, so happy days. It's a tough life, but someone's got to do it.
Before I have my cup of decaf coffee and my gorgeous donut from Borough 22, we've had a great day at the Allergy Free From Show. There were loads of gluten-free and dairy-free stalls. We had loads of free samples, and we may have made a few purchases as well. So not just the donuts here, but a few bits to take home as well. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's only £5 for a ticket, which is an absolute bargain, but the parking is £14.95 at the NEC, and that's if you book in advance. It's £19.95 on the day. It was lovely to spend the day with Christie and Noah. I managed to persuade our son to come and meet us for a quick drink, because he's going out for dinner with friends, but we had a bit of a family reunion. So our son and daughter, and then grandson as well, so Riki's proper missed out, so I am feeling really guilty because he's been at work this morning, and then he's been kicked out of his home, and he's in a hotel tonight on his own. So I bet he's had a right miserable time, and he's probably felt really sad that he's missed out on it all. So I'm sorry, Riki.
It's powered by a Mercedes-Benz engine. It's a 7.7 litre six-cylinder engine. So it's properly big in all departments. It's an incredible piece of kit.
You would have been bored today anyway. So yeah, that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. I am now parked up for the night in my pub stop in pretty central Birmingham almost, and it's been quite noisy. There's been a lot of music so far. There's just been some, I want to say, teenagers screaming. It sounded like male and female voices screaming and yelling at each other. I don't think it was in a dangerous way. I think they were just thought it was funny. The music seems to have calmed down. It's now, what time is it? My watch has given up the ghost. Oh, it's only 9:10, so the night is early yet, but I sleep pretty well anywhere, so hopefully I shall have a good night's sleep here. We've stayed here before together, but I've never stayed here alone. I've never stayed anywhere quite so urban on my own before, so I'm being brave. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fine. The pub know I'm here. I'm all registered and everything, so I shall see you in the morning. I'll let you know how I get on. Good morning. I've had a very quiet night here. I slept really well. It's very quiet considering how busy an area this is. And the noises did go on only till about 10 o'clock last night, and then there was the odd car and shouting, but no one bothered me, no one came near the van. I am parked right under a big street light, so they wouldn't be able to hide. I did look at the cameras once, but there was no one near the van, so very successful solo night's sleep in Birmingham. I better get up now, head home, and then you've got all the boring jobs to do, and that's another weekend done. I have still not been bothered in this car park. There's still only me here and another vehicle that stayed overnight. Just wanted to say I didn't use our levelling legs last night, and I only use our bear lock. So it's difficult with security because you don't want to barricade yourself in. You need to be able to get out quickly in case of an emergency, but you also want to stay safe. So yeah, didn't use the levelling legs, did use the bear lock, and last thing at night when I'd finished moving about, activated the Vanguardian. Because the legs aren't down, the van's quite wobbly, so I was scared of drawing attention to myself by me activating the Vanguardian. That wouldn't have been very subtle. Anyway, I've made it through the night. It's all fine. It's really perfectly fine here. And yeah, I've done a pub stop in Birmingham on my own. I'm quite proud of myself, to be fair. Home time.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed. by you. So
Arm's not long enough for the handbrake.
through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh,
On the M5 and I'm playing Wave at fellow motorhomers because the first motorhome I saw today waved at me first and then I felt bad because then I was slow to react. So now I'm like anticipating and waving as soon as I see them and kind of get close and no one's waving back, so now I feel silly. Do you wave? To wave or not to wave? Right, here comes another one. I'll tell you if they wave back. Nothing.
hold me tight through the night.
What do I do? Do I wave or do I not wave? I don't want to be rude, but also I don't want to like be the one person waving. Do you wave? Let me know. I'm so sorry about the shaky camera, but this is the state of the UK's roads. No camera mount can smooth that out. On the home straight now. 0 waves for motorhomers on the road. I did get one couple look at me like I was completely losing the plot. So yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore. Unless someone waves at me, I'll wave back. But I'm not going to put myself out there anymore because I don't think it's a done thing anymore. I'm back on the site. And someone's just arrived in a caravan in front of me and they're having a couple of issues, shall we say, reversing into their pitch.
I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me.
I'm in my pitch. I've just reversed in and bless him, he's still going. I do feel bad for them. But I don't know how I'd get on with a caravan either. They're still sorting the caravan out. I feel really, really sad. So I'm just going to level up the van. It's really nice to be home actually, but I've really enjoyed my little trip away. It's nice to get away. I do feel like I've had a proper break, even though it's only, you know, one night. Are there any couples out there who like to get away separately in the van? It does make it a little bit more tricky if you live in your vehicle, but we've made it work and I just found a really cheap room for Riki so that he could stay in town and not disturb our daughter by staying at their house overnight when he has to get up so ridiculously early for work. That's me. I will look forward to seeing your comments and questions, anything about gluten-free stuff, what we saw at the show. Happy to answer any questions you might have in the comments and we'll see you on the next one.
I just feel so lucky.